think this was so funny in 2013. Why?
Because that shit is mad funny, bro. What? Like, I got a secret. He selling juice. Like, no chance.
Because you got a simple brain, you like simple videos. That's it. That's why.
Period. That's me. I just might be a simple creature, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like, I don't need much.
No, no, not at all, dude. Is there enough minimalists out there right now?
No,
Doesn't
bro.
feel
But
like
my
What
mom
the
and I are for sure
question?
them. Like, I
Minimalist.
want to have a house. I want to have a house that's like 500, 600 square feet that I like slide doors and stuff
Yeah,
and
that
make
would be
it look
sick.
hella dope. And like all the rooms can be really defined or really open, whatever it needs to be. But like where they're all like really slidable and stuff. And like I want to only have like 40 pairs of clothes, 30 pairs of clothes, which is what like most minimalists have. They usually have about like either 10 and 10 or 20 and 20.
Yeah, that's a good plan,
But
man. There's a
but like
lot of people.
I really do like that. That's funny you bring it up. I really do like minimalism. Great documentary on Netflix.
Yes, it was a great documentary, man. That was one of the more eye-opening things I feel like I've ever watched. It's like 2 years old now, right? About
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, I think it was 2018.
yeah. That was fucking awesome. Isn't it sad when you see people who just base their identity off of the things they own? It's
Bro,
so,
Alec, it's so tough. Like, as a. Okay, so I'm going to rant as a man for a minute.
please fucking
Well,
Not
rant,
as
bro,
a
man.
woman. Not as a woman that he
As
had
a woman.
passed.
it's this idea that, like, we're so consumerist as a society, right? And, and women more so are, like, super consumerist when it comes to, like, their appearance. And, like, they have to look a certain way and have to be a certain way because society's convinced them they have to. And it's like it's tough having to talking to girls and like really trying to be like, hey, like you don't need all that, right? Like we're consumers. Like these might add to our features, but like you don't need all that. Like you don't need it like that,
Mm-mm.
you know. And it's like for guys, it's the same thing. It's like you don't need those 47 guns, you know. Like you can have you can have 20 and be okay. You can have 15 and be okay.
Yeah,
And you
man,
can
you'll
have
be
quite a few
chilling. You'll
guns.
be chilling with 15
So
firearms. I think you're good.
it's like I don't. Yeah, man. It's just I don't. It's just so consumerist. It's like, do I need this? Okay, I'm just gonna go to Target and get it. You know, like
Right.
okay, I need this. I'm just gonna go here and get it because it's just so available. That the earth can't take it if we can't process this shit, bro.
Nope. And yeah, people have, God, it seems like people have just lost track of a want versus a need, and it's become acceptable to make those wants become a need, or convince yourself that you think it's a need, and it's acceptable to spend your money on, you know, $3,000 watches and fucking crazy cars that are cool. You know, they're nice. You don't need
Exactly.
it. You know, it's the image, it's the symbol, it's the Mercedes, it's the BMW. Great cars, by the way. Listen, if you're a car guy, you could sit here and go, man, that's just a fucking piece of art. But
Right.
in the grand scheme of things, $100,000 for a vehicle that gets you from point A to point B, I just have a really hard time believing that you can convince me that that's okay. And listen, if you're in a position where you got millions and millions of dollars, sure, okay, fine, go ahead. But there's a lot of normal people out there who think it's okay and have made it's become a part of them to have
Yeah.
nice things, then they can't live without it, and that's scary. And
And
that's
it's how the broke people stay broke, right? It's how the middle class stay the middle class. It's how the lower class stay the lower class.
yes,
It's how people don't make that jump of financial freedom and comfortability
mm,
um, to where they really are truly free, to where you're like, okay, yeah, like I have a million to sit on, like I have a million to my name, right? Like I don't make 300 a year, like I have a million to my name,
mm,
so I'm gonna be okay.
yeah,
Like that type of thing. Like people will never get there because they want to buy this boat, they want to buy this car, they want it all to be new, so they're gonna buy it at least prices. They're gonna lease it for 2 years and then lease the newest one for 2 years too. And it's like, how is that possibly a good use of your income? Like that's not an asset at all. It's all it is a
no,
liability on a sheet. I mean, you know,
yeah, you drive it off the lot, and it's what is it?
still not yours.
No, no,
So
it's
like,
still not yours. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And listen, the reason rich people stay rich, dude, Warren Buffett drives like a Honda Civic for a reason. You got to think of yourself as someone with a lot of money, and how do you keep that money? It's probably not by spending it on stupid shit. It's just probably not. You know, some people can make it happen because they're making so much goddamn money where they can just spend it and they'll be fine. But listen, man, you're not going to be happier. Just the
Yeah.
bottom line. You're just not.
Honestly,
And
okay, so I think we might differ there. I don't like that old adage, man. Money don't buy happiness, man. I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't love that adage. I might differ from you a little bit there, Alec.
well,
I'm
listen,
a fan.
this is what I would say.
Money's pretty dope,
I would,
bro.
I
Money's
would
pretty
say
dope.
Does
money's
a
pretty
lot. I
cool.
don't know.
Money's pretty cool and it buys flexibility and it gets you a little bit of freedom and
A
you
lot
know
of freedom.
some
Freedom's
bling
expensive,
A lot
man.
of freedom.
some
Freedom's
bling to
expensive.
your name. But listen, dude, the
Bling?
bling, nice things.
Well deserved
Bling
bling.
bling.
Oh, that ain't money. That ain't money. That's the now you're delving into how people choose to spend their money. See, once you just have a certain amount of money, man, you can be truly happy because you can truly do what you want. You can
Relax.
truly be frugal and
Truly
truly
relax.
relax, right? Like you
Facts.
can't relax.
No prince.
Not just getting complacent, relax. Relax on a different level, on the level of everything is going to be okay regardless. That you're going to be fine. That your family's going to be fine. If you have that liquid income, you're going to be good. It's not a big deal. And
Right.
now you can focus on a higher level, vibrating on a level higher than other people financially to the point where now all you want to do is make more money. You don't want to your stresses become making more money. Your stresses don't become, oh shit, okay, we're going to pay rent. Oh shit, we're going to I got to make this car payment. Oh shit, like those aren't your stresses anymore. You have better stresses. And I feel like money doesn't necessarily buy happiness, but it definitely buys an easier life and an easier path to happiness. If you'll
No
buy
doubt.
that.
You're totally right about that. But I think the problem is when people start working to buy the things instead of the freedom and instead of the flexibility, it's the grind to purchase something that's, it's nice, but like why did you work for that? Like what was the reason? Like did it add value to your life? Maybe it did. I don't know. Everyone's different. I'm operating on a different level than the two of you guys and everyone else on this planet. So I don't want to speak for everybody. But when, your sole purpose in life starts to evolve into acquiring assets that are cool, but in the big grand scheme of things don't add much value to your existence, like the cars, like the fucking crazy houses, especially for people who maybe can afford it but maybe can't. I'm not talking about the 100 millionaires, the billionaires, the people
The
who
people
have
who
some
can't
money
buy
but
it
are
twice.
just,
The people
yeah,
who
yeah,
can't
the
buy it
people,
twice.
right, the people who have some money but are spending it at a rate that's maybe not safe. And there's a lot of people out there
Not
like that.
equitable to how much they make.
Right, exactly. I agree with you 100% though. You were spot on with what you said.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like it's that just might be a thing when you just never had money like that. But like I just like I've like just I've been to the point where I just like I've never had money. Like I haven't had money like that. And it's to a point where it's like you've stressed about some things, and it might be this. It might be more so a deeper concept than I really have thought about. But it might be just seeking a different stress, right? Because in life you're gonna be stressed. You're gonna have things that do force you to think uncomfortably in timelines and crunches, which really is what stress is.
Mm,
Um, but you don't want it to be the same, right? You don't want it to be okay, yeah, car payment, rent. Like you don't want it to be
right.
like that your whole life if you can
Yeah.
avoid it, right? Like
Hmm.